So I'm here in Madrid trying to find something to sketch that isn't covered in the scaffolding.
Hey, here I am and welcome back. I've just arrived at my Airbnb in the center of Madrid. Small but cute. I'm going to be here for a few days doing some sketches around the city. I used to live in Madrid, so I know my way around and have some ideas of places that I want to sketch. But nothing is set in stone. I'm hoping to do several sketches. Places like Templo de Bod, Palacio de Cristal, the Schweppes Tower. Well, my plan is to do as much as possible and maybe even take a trip to a neighboring town. I'm going to take you with me for the adventure. The plan is to just go out and see what we find. So let's go!
Before I sketch anything, I'm going to need to get some breakfast because I'm absolutely starving. The Airbnb I'm staying in is in the Chueca area, but I'm going to go down to Lavapiés, which is where I used to live, and I'm going to have breakfast in one of my favorite cafes there. It's so cute. I can't wait to show you. Well, it's clearly been a while since I've been to Madrid because I've just been walking in the complete wrong direction. So let's try again. This is my old stomping ground. Oh, I miss it so much. This used to be the local wine bar. Now, interesting fact, the wine bars all have red doors because back in time, when not everybody was literate, but people still liked to drink, they knew which bars sold alcohol because the doors were red. So that's why it's very common for bars in Madrid to have red doors. Here it is, my favorite cafe. Now that I'm fed, I can continue on my journey. I did a little sketch of somebody that was in the cafe. I'm not thrilled with it, but this is it. Bonk. So now I'm on my way to Parque del Retiro, and my first stop will be Palacio de Cristal, the Crystal Palace. I forgot about the cute crossing sound. Can you hear that? Sounds like a little bird. Like, toot, 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 toot. There it is. Did you hear it? That statue just there, that's El Fuente del Ángel Caído, which is the statue of the fallen angel. It's really cool. This park is like Central Park in New York, I suppose. And it's in the middle of the city. And people come here and do all kinds of activities. Some ladies over there doing Tai Chi, I think. You often see people doing like fitness workouts here. And then you get people like me. Look at that. Would you believe it? The day that I come to sketch this, it's covered in scaffolding and there's a crane on it. So I can't even see the thing I wanted to sketch. So that means I'm going to have to go to plan B and sketch the lake instead. It would probably be quite a nice view from here if you could see it. Well, just means I have an excuse to come back to Madrid. I'm going to have to come back and sketch it another time, aren't I? Like I needed an excuse. At least the lake is not covered by scaffolding or any other kind of obstruction. So I am going to sit myself down here on this, whatever this is, and I'm going to sketch that view. Okay, so I've got myself set up in a very kind of strange manner here. Should I do a half? How should I do this? Should I go this way? Right, I'm going to take my 1.1. I just do a really small one actually, just here. Which doesn't need to be entirely straight. So I'm going to split this into thirds, which is like here and here. I'm imagining the thirds, so there would be a line across here and then lines down here like this. And that's where I'm going to put the focus points on each third. So this is going to be my line of the lake. I'm going to start the curvature thing here, where the columns are. I'm going to do the horse here on this third. Oh, someone's playing the guitar behind. How lovely. Singing Rihanna. I thought it was going to be Wonderwall when it started. Oh, he's doing a mashup. It's turned into Stand By Me now. I love buskers. They can really completely change the mood of a place where you are. It's really made me happy. Some kind of statue here. I'm just going to do squiggles because I can't really tell what it is. There's another one here that's more white. Oh, I think he's only doing that one song. It's a shame. Maybe that's all he knows. Probably go to another part of the park and do the same thing now. It was nice while it lasted. I'm really not paying too much attention to details because it's so small. I'm hoping in the end it will just kind of sort itself out. A lion here. Oh, there's another lion here actually. It doesn't matter if your lions go on the top of each other. Here are the steps. And here there's steps too. Oh, here's my other lion. This one's facing us. Trees here. There's not much growing on the trees at the moment. This tree's white in contrast to everything else. Okay. So what colors do we have? We have the blue. This is kind of a greeny color, and then everything here is the kind of stone color. Let's go with the stone color first. I already seem to have something similar to stone here, so let's use that. That's green. Don't want, that's supposed to be blue. It's so dirty. I must try hard and well, that's about the same color as the water, so I'm going to use that down here. Just laying down a simple wash. Can I get this to be bluer? Maybe I should use this blue instead. Oh, see, that's so too blue. Okay, maybe that kind of a color for the sky. It's not a cloud in the sky today. Beautiful day. Some of that same green that I put down in the lake, I'm going to put some of that in the trees. It will help your eye to jump around the page a bit. This is sap green, I think. Put a little bit of that in the reflection too. Add a bit of indigo to that. Make that really dark for my little man on a horse up here. Nice, I like that. I'm going to use that for the lions as well. Maybe that one needs to be a bit darker to make it stand out. This is also quite dark. Trying to lift a bit of that off because maybe they're a bit too dark. These water brushes aren't that good at actually lifting They're really handy just for taking out and about, but they don't do everything that I want them to do. Where's the sun? Shadows are going this way. Just add some shadows in. Actually, what I'm going to do, which I don't normally do the little boxes of colour. I quite like it when people do that. Yeah, I'm gonna. Why not? I wish she would stop screaming down my ear. Move this out of the way for a second. There we go. 20-minute sketch.